slides because I didn't know how to do it.
And then that way you guys can, or I'll put it up on that page here later once it's on YouTube. So we're gonna start with card number 1, which is our fun fold. And if I can find my, this one was so neat. I love this one. So it stands up and it's like a 3D card, but you have 2 layers. So you have the front layer and you have the back layer, and then you have the very back that you can decorate too. So
that's very cute.
Well, does that fold, or do you put the whole thing in an envelope then?
You put the whole thing in an envelope. It is a 2-size card, so it's
okay. That's what I was wondering.
So if you line it up with another card, so there's a card behind it.
Okay.
So you just fold it flat to send through the mail, and then when they get it, they can prop it. They fold it and prop it up, so it just props up.
Okay.
So that's the first card we're going to be working on. So we got to go through the folding. Did you guys score your cards already?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I haven't, so I'm going to score mine. So if you haven't, you can score it with me. So you're going to take it, and along the 5.5, we're going to go in the middle, which is at 2 3/4 inch. And you're going to score that, and this is A1. And that's the only score on that one. 1B, there's 3 scores on it. So we're going to start with 1/2 inch. There's 1/2. And then you're going to go to 2 1/4. And then 4.
Hopefully I did it correctly.
Okay, so you should have 3 folds on that.
Okay.
Then you should have 2 folds on the next one, which is 1C, and you're going to do 1/2 inch on either side. So there's 1/2.
Is that Hillside Cottage, John, that you're using?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
Yep.
Can you show me what's on the other side of it?
Yeah, it's just a pink, flowery. I don't know if you can really see it.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, this is Hillside Cottage. It also looks like Eat Play Love, I think, had a candy apple plaid.
Yeah.
Or gingham, but this is paprika color.
Yeah, more orange.
Yeah, a little bit more orangey. So are we good on the folds? On the scores?
Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our big one. Gosh, I moved over here and I didn't move any of my supplies over. Okay. You're gonna start with your tall one. A1 or 1A. Yep, there's my mom. And then you're going to take 1B and you're going to fold whatever side you want forward. You're going to fold that in 1/2 backwards. So fold it so the side that you want showing is outwards. Okay, so I want the pink to show, so I'm folding it in the middle with the pink showing. Then you're going to fold these little tabs, these little 1/2 inch tabs, the opposite way towards the back. Because that's what we're going to glue on to the card, are these little tabs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to take your runner or your glue stick or whatever you're using and only put adhesive on these little strips. Now you can put it wherever you want in here. If you want it a little higher up, then that's fine. I'm going to place mine at the bottom, just like I did in the example. And the easiest way that I find to do it is actually just fold your 1A first in 1/2 and stick it in there. Stick it in that fold. Hold on. Did I do this wrong? I certainly did. I told you guys wrong. I put the adhesive on the wrong side. Who else did it? So the adhesive needs to go on the other side. So I guess I'm going to be using the, I'm not going to sit here and erase it.
Now, are you using a removable adhesive? Or are you using the
I'm using combo, but it's, you can remove it with a rub and remove eraser. Easy enough.
Okay, I don't have one of those. I'll have to get that.
Yeah. So to correct myself, so if you fold your paper in half, then fold these back onto itself like this. Put the adhesive on the other side that you don't want to see.
Yeah, I think I did it right.
You're gonna want to glue.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I see that now.
Oh, I actually did it. Maybe I did do it right. I did.
I followed you and mine's fine.
Yeah, so we're good. I did it
Oh.
correctly. I just got confused. So you're gonna just fold those flaps back and adhere it onto the other one. And you're gonna do the same with 1C. So just fold those little flaps back. Whatever one you don't want to see or you want to see, make sure you fold it correctly. So I want to see the gingham. So I'm gonna fold these back onto the pink, and I'm gonna tape the gingham side of these. So that's where it goes, and one goes on perfectly on one corner or on one side. If you want it up higher, then you could do that too. And the other one goes on the other side. And then when you pull the card out, it automatically pops it up.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, it is cute.
So it's a super simple, fun fold card. It's super easy to cut, super easy to fold. And then it makes for a really unique, a unique card to send in the mail to somebody. So
John, what's up with this really unique thing?
what's that?
I said, you said really unique?
Yeah, and then I corrected myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. I like it.
So there's
It is really unique. Hi, Wyatt.
Can you say hi? Hi. No, he's shy. Okay, we good on card one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's a much easier one than last time. So this is card number one. So you have 4 strips that are going to go in the background.
So it's
And then
card
you
number
have-
2, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, card number 2. Card number 1 on the One Sheet Wonder. Card number 2. You're correct. Thank you. So these are 2. So these will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces with it.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I have a lot more cut because I cut out several of them. Guys, calm down, please. So make sure you have an A, B, C, D, E, and F.
I have D, D.
And if you're like me, I have several, so I gotta filter through them. I'm gonna go through that. Okay.
E. Enough. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so to start off, I need that card. Okay, you're gonna use A. We're gonna start with A, and we're gonna line it up directly on the top. That's gonna be flush with the top. Wyatt, you be careful, please. Okay, the next one down is B, which is, it should be a coordinating cardstock. And then we'll do C. So this is pretty self-explanatory. And just line it up A, B, C, D. Just if you use a pattern paper that has an up and down, make sure you put that in the up down direction. Not upside down. Okay, there's C. Now D should be your little half-inch strip. And that'll be at the very bottom. So there's all my strips. You good on the strips?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now we're going to glue E right in the middle. It's going to go right in the middle of the card. So it goes like, I think a half inch above, almost half an inch above the bottom of C, where C and D connect. It's just about half an inch above that. So I guess it's more towards the top. There's that. And then there's F. And if you guys want to leave F off, you can to stamp it before you glue it on, because I know I mess up sometimes and I have to glue something on top of that, but I'm going to take my chances.
So glad to know I'm not alone.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I do too.
I never do that.
No, you're
That's because you're perfect, Sandy.
That's because I'm perfect, except I lie.
and these stamps I used from this card making set from this collection. And I put little pearl eyes and a nose too. So if you guys want to do that, you can. And then
Those are
this
so
little
cute.
heart, this heart is one of the embellishments out of that. And if you haven't seen the embellishments, they're really, really cute because they have middles that you can either put in or you can leave out.
Yeah, I had to buy those.
I know, they're so cute. So
That was run out for your baby shower, Dawn.
what's that? I know.
I know. Ann and I were mentioning that just the other day,
Yeah.
that all these characters reminded us of that.
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I did all kinds of decorations for my nursery.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
well,
late now.
Yeah. Quite a bit too late, huh? We're not
Yeah.
even using that stuff, I don't think. Okay. So card number 3. Card number 3. Really cute. Very simple. So what I did on this was I used Bluebell on Bluebell, and I just stamped the little flowers out of this stamp set. So it gave it a little bit more background, but solid is just fine too. It looks really cute as well. And then the thin strip and then the thicker 1-inch strip. And you put this in the bottom corner, basically. And on this, I used the sticker. I cheated and used stickers, and then I stamped the bunny in Bluebell. So we'll need 3 A, B, C, D, and E.
Has A first.
I put that somewhere. There it is. Okay. Make sure your fold is in the correct direction. We're going to start with 3A, and it's going to butt up right against the fold. Now this would be a cute horizontal card as well. So let me bring that back in so you guys can see what we're making. And maybe I'll make the horizontal version this time so you guys can see the difference. Okay, and then you use the little 1/2-inch strip next, which is B. And since I'm turning mine sideways, this time I'm going to use the non-directional paper. Because it'll be sideways if I do use it.
That yellow is a fun paper too.
I love this collection. It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Very
It
springy.
is. You know, it's prettier in person.
It definitely is.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
The
I was
catalog,
really
you know,
thrilled.
any of the papers just.
You know what I wish they would do on their website is be able to zoom.
I know. I
Yeah.
was thinking that because
Like-
I would like it so you can hover over it and
Yeah,
then magnify it.
like on Amazon, if you scroll over the
Picture.
picture.
Yeah, it would be nice. So maybe they're working on it. I know that their big update is in July. So July and August are two really big updates to the websites because they're getting ready for the launch in September.
Mm.
So maybe they'll implement it then. That's what I'm hoping. So in order to do a horizontal card, I'm going to put it over here, but you could leave it over here if you would like. But I'm going to put mine over here instead. And the other thing that you can do on the horizontal card, you could even do it on this one if you move it up farther, but you could put little dovetails out here, a couple little dovetails, which would be really cute, sticking out. So like that, sticking out, a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a
Mhm.
coordinated cardstock with that. So it'd be cute. Okay, so, and then the other thing that I did on this was this is one of the border stamps in that stamp set. And I just stamped a whole bunch. I think it's 3 in a row, I think is what it is. I just kept on stamping.
Keep on.
Okay, are we good with number 3?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, if you wanted to stamp on this, you could always mask this area. That way you wouldn't have to worry about getting on there. So if you wanted the background on there. Okay, number 4. I went crazy on Bluebell with this one. There's a lot of Bluebell on this example card. So this is number 4. And this could be vertical too. I would just move this so it's centered instead of off to one side. Did I do this right? Hold on. Yeah, this is number 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, let me see what I did.
Did you not cut it right?
No, I did. I had to look at my example though. Okay, so we're gonna start with A. Hold on. There's E. I gotta find my A's. I haven't found them yet. I think A and B are the same. Or maybe not. One's thicker.
No, I think.
No, they're both 1/2 inch, it looks like. But I miscut that one then. No, A and D, B and D are the same. A, okay. We're good.
Yeah,
A.
A is like more like an inch or 3/4 or something.
Yeah, it's 3/4 of an inch and it's gonna go on the top. Let me get my example here. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with me because we're gonna go from top to bottom to middle on this card. We're gonna be a little hodgepodge.
Okay, this is the top first.
This is the top. So A goes on the top. Which is the fold. Then you're gonna take B, which is
You do, but I wanted this one because I
Bottom.
wanted to do this as well.
we'll put B on the bottom, and it goes flush. C is going to go at the top against everything. So it's going to be in the middle. Okay. And then you'll put D and E on top of it. Okay, so there's C. D is a 1/2 inch. And you're going to put that about 1.5, almost 1.5 inches up from the bottom. So you'll have about 1 inch of the pretty pattern paper below it. Yes. Okay. You want me to fix it? Yeah. Okay, I can't fix it right now, but we can fix it afterwards, okay? So put it right here. It's okay. We'll fix it, okay? Okay. Then you're gonna take E, which is that thin little strip, a little 1/4 inch guy. You're gonna put it below D.
What's up?
I said, oh, below it. I didn't know we had one.
Okay.
Bad. Oh, I should have done it differently.
And then if you want to make it a vertical card, then you could put this up on the top and I would center it. Or you could center it in the middle, or you could put it down below, but I'd probably try to center it in the middle vertically. And you could move it wherever you want along the bottom too. You just don't want to cover up a whole bunch of, you just want to see where your placement is. I think this time I think I'm going to leave it framed by the flowers. Instead, I put this one down into B down here. I think I'm going to move it up just a little bit.
Moving right along. Because the bulb was so quick.
Does what?
The bulb was so quick.
So there is card number 4.
There's a lot of cutting.
How do we do?
It should be.
Good.
Sure, yeah, that was easy.
Good deal.
Just amazes me if I compare the workshops that we're doing now from our very first one. It was like, wait a moment, I can't find 4B. What was 4B again?
Where do we, oh, I put all the A's together. And all the
I know. We've learned how to get a little bit more organized.
Okay, so moving on to card number 5. How many of you cut your triangles?
I
I didn't do this one.
didn't else, but
I did not. So
I can.
if you haven't, then you have time because I have not cut mine. And I purposely did that so that those of you who didn't have time or didn't want to yet can cut them with me. So easy. If you want, you can actually take a ruler and mark it. You know me, I don't do rulers very often. So
You're a rebel.
So I'm just gonna make a little slit almost in the middle, just like I would for a tail, but I mean, it's like a 1/16 of an inch. You can't even see it.
How many?
It's so little.
One, two.
And I'm just gonna go right to it and then take that point and go up to the corner.
Oh, okay.
So there's my flag. And again, I'm gonna do the same down here. Itty bitty teeny tiny cut in the middle-ish. And you just take it and flop it around and go right back up to the edge.
And we
If
need
you-
9.
What's that?
We need 9 of these.
Yep, you need 4 for the bottom, or for the top and 4 for the bottom. So if you want to start laying, if you want to kind of figure out how you want them to go too, because you want probably a pattern in there.
Yeah.
When I think I'm going to do it on pink.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm going to do it in the pink. So
7.
maybe I'll start my pattern first and then we'll cut, and then I'll cut them. So I might do, I have lots of different, I have a couple different papers. So maybe I'll do it this way.
8.
This one. And
You know
blue.
what would be cute on that too, would be to take some of that sisal rope and
Yeah,
put it along the pendants there, like,
right.
yeah.
That'd be really cute. Did you guys
This
see that?
card is in, this card is in that number 5 book, I think.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
got it. I needed something that would take up very little room on that one sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
I
why
I ordered 3 of those books, but I haven't gotten the package yet.
Oh, you're gonna be so happy with them, Corey. I love them.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I use them all the time.
Will 3 of them fit into one of those binders? Because I only bought 1 binder.
Yes.
Okay.
Will it? Oh,
Which
I
ones
must
did you?
have more than
One
3 in
and
mine,
two.
'cause
One,
mine's full.
yeah.
Well,
one
you
and
have,
two
you
are-
have all 5 though, don't you, Sandy?
No, I don't think I ordered all of them, but I have
Oh.
quite a few. And my binder's full. I do
Oh,
know
is
that.
it?
I have volume 4 and I use it all the time.
Cool.
Yeah, volume 4 is really nice too. I like volume 4.
That
That's
one
the
just
first
has
one I bought.
cards in it.
Yeah, and volume 1 and 2 have cards and scrapbook, and then volume 3 is just scrapbook, and then volume 4 is just cards, and then volume 5 is both again.
Yeah, I bought 3, 4, and 5.
But the scrapbook pages in 5 are just amazing. If you really want to get into scrapbooking, they're super pretty and they're super easy to do. So I only have a couple more to cut. Sorry, guys. You'll be really happy with those books, Corey, I think.
Yeah, well, I want them for the scrapbooking too. I was telling Ann, I said I may have to take a break in another month or 2 from card making and focus on my scrapbooking I need to do.
Yeah, it has really, really nice layouts in there, and they're easy to understand, easy to cut. And they have all the measurements in there for how far over you need to be on your page.
So you do have to have a background. Okay.
I'll tell you what scrapbooking kit I thought was hard, at least for me it was that one that was yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, that was what, March and April of last year.
It was last year. I thought maybe it was in June or
No, it wasn't.
something.
May and June was Aurora and the Stitch Together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this was the one that kind of had the antique old-fashioned look.
I think it was March and April because it was right
Okay.
before I did Close to My Heart.
Anyway, that one, I almost gave up scrapbooking over that.
Yeah, did you follow the YouTube videos?
No, I didn't know there were YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, there's YouTube videos for the yesterday, tomorrow, today, and tomorrow.
Oh. No, I just read the instructions and I just thought it was a little complicated.
You know, I think I did hear about that actually recently. So I think somebody bought it on sale or something. And when I think it was December sale or something. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my background on my card. I have all my flags laid out how I want them. in the pattern I want them in. But 5A is a 5.5 by 4.25, so it'll fill up your whole card. If you would like, you can always trim it down. You know, on later ones, you could trim it down so that you have some white showing, or you could put a background on that as well. And that.
I think in the book it has clouds behind this, doesn't it?
I'd have to go get it. I don't remember.
I don't know, but
It
I think
might.
it does. I don't think it has really a background. It's just kind of white with some cutout clouds.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. So I'm just gonna lay these on here because I want them to be in the correct curvature before I glue them down randomly. So I'm gonna just go ahead and lay them on my card. Make sure that it goes from this side to the top.
Let's see, do you like it?
I do.
Oh, very
And then
nice.
I'll start gluing up.
Kind of fun to paint.
It is. I was just covering up mistakes that I made
Oh.
with the black.
You just made mistakes, did
I never make mistakes.
You know, another thing that would be really cute with this, Corey, is do you get this? There's the workshop for Stars and Sparklers. Has this
Yeah, I
really
did.
little
Yeah.
bow on it. And that would be really cute to put in between each one too.
Sure, yeah.
Put little bows in between. Now on this one, what I did was I didn't do the bottom, and I curled them all up. So you can always
Oh, okay.
3D look by just curling them.
Huh.
So if you don't get the tips, then that's just fine. It's not going to be critical.
I think I've also seen some of the instructors draw like a line between these of like a clothesline sort of,
Right.
you know, if you space them out a little bit. With
And I
like a
think
Sharpie.
I think I might do that. Yeah, like with one of our journaling pens or something.
Yeah, that's what I think that's
Oh,
what they
yeah.
use. Or one of the Melissa Esplin pens.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm just going to lay these out.
Wow, you know, those look so much prettier on that paper because I think they have a tendency on the other one of
They blend in.
it's busy, so it
Yeah.
doesn't look as nice.
Yeah. And the reason why I chose the really patterned paper for this one before I actually laid it on there was because I love that paper, and it's
I
the
love
one
that
you
paper
see the most
too.
of. And so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna use that. And then I put it on there, and I was like, oh, I should have used the yellow side. But it was already done and over with, so
Sure.
oh well.
Hey, I do that stuff too. But I
So,
can see the difference on how much they stand out more on the other.
but except for this little guy here, because it's the same
Oh,
paper.
yeah, because yeah.
What I'll do is I'll probably come in with a really thin sheet of paper. I didn't glue all the way to the edges here, and I'll just
Mhm.
slip it underneath, and I'll ink the edges.
Yeah, that would be good.
That way it'll stand out, and I'll probably ink them with paprika, just because I know that's a coordinating color, and it'll look good with that pink.
Yeah, that will.
So there's card number 5.
Cool. That's cool.
And then all I did on this was I put a sentiment, but then I did first generation, second generation, and third generation stamping. So when you look at it,
Mm.
you can see all
Oh.
3.
Okay.
And I just did a dovetail. And this was not part of this cut sheet, but you had a lot of daisy left over for the cut sheet. So, and I do that for embellishments and for other sentiments if you want to add another sentiment. So I'll probably, on this one, I might just put a banner off to the side even coming in. That would be cute. You could even put a sentiment up in this corner even.
Don, do you know if Close to My Heart is going to be coming out with more and more of those layered stamps in the future?
They always have a couple a year. but
Okay.
I don't know when they're gonna come out with some more.
Yeah,
No.
they're really nice. I like them.
Yeah, layered stamps are really nice. Yeah, the balloons are layered. The balloons in the workshop are layered.
Yeah, and the fruit, the lemon and the cherries were a little
Yeah,
bit too.
yeah, the lemon and the cherries were too, and those were so cute. Those were really cute. Okay, so number 6, you should have all your zips and coordinating and some off your pattern paper, your one sheet under.
30 towel.
Oh, that'll take you forever.
Yep.
So these ones I actually have, yeah, this is my pattern paper. Okay. So I have A, B. C is the bigger of the coordinating. So A, B, C, D. Then E is the longer one of the zip strip. Okay. Now this one is a horizontal card. That's what I have it here, but you could also do it vertical if you wanted it vertical. And you can always put a sentiment down in this corner instead. Guys, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. Looks like fun. Okay. So what you're gonna do is, I need to make sure I get the measurements on this for you guys because they have to be pretty spot on with these cuts. So you're gonna be 1.5 inches in from the bottom of this one. So you're gonna come in 1/2 inch from the top. And this is A. And you're gonna line your corner up there, and then you're gonna bring it in about 1.5 inches, maybe more or less like this. So it's gonna look pretty close to vertical, not all the way vertical, but more steep than shallow for sure. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Then B is going to be perpendicular to that, so it's going to shoot off to the edge. And you can achieve the same thing if you want to cut like rectangles out with pattern paper or coordinating cardstock and then just layer them up. You can achieve the same look, but I thought it was a good way to use strips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, so that was A and B. Now we're gonna go to C, and it's gonna be right to A and right against B. I'm actually gonna
One or two done.
put my,
Yeah.
Know how to
I'm
do
trying to figure out how to do it.
We're experimenting.
Yeah.
and you can choose to leave a gap or you can put it right against it. It's up to you. Yeah, the example, I did not leave any gaps. I think this time I'm going to leave a gap. There's C. D, you're going to put perpendicular to that. And then we'll trim all the edges after we get the other 3 strips on. Okay, then D, or that was D, A, B, C, D. E is going to be, I didn't trim this very well. It's going to be the near vertical one. Get some of my pattern paper off my zip strip.
Huh?
That's pretty watery.
You gonna shake it? What color is that? That's
The
metallic.
metallic.
Oh, yeah, it's-
And again, I'm gonna
I think the metallic more so.
Yeah, probably.
do it on that.
That bucket you found of the paints is probably not the only one down there.
Yeah,
either.
probably not. You on you?
Okay. And then F
Thank you.
is going to be perpendicular to E. So you make like this really cute little box. That's
You're
the
fine,
from everything.
Amanda.
And it didn't quite make it across, but mine didn't for some reason. That's okay, I can cover it up, right? That's what embellishments are for.
Hey, I can go with that.
I love embellishments that cover boo-boos, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you just take your scissors, or you can put it on your trimmer and just do one swipe with it, but scissors are just as easy sometimes. And there's your cute little card.
Cool.
So we did pretty well, 6 cards. So here's what we made today. So there's those, and then we made a fun fold. So, and I'll decorate mine and put them up on the Facebook page for you guys to see. So how we do?
Good.
Great.
Good. So next month, I'm thinking about doing a PML card workshop. I don't know if you ladies are interested in that,
I am.
but I figured I'd start it next month, and then that way we can get more cards for Anne, for the cancer patients and nurses, and doctors. So I'll be using the stars and sparklers for that. So
You actually use the PML on the cards.
yeah, so I'll have instructions on which ones to trim, how and which way, and then we'll put them all together.
That's so fast, Corey.
Yeah.
They
Really
go
fast.
the easiest and fastest cards I've ever made because they're already embellished. They're pre-embellished.
Yeah, a lot of them already have sentiments on them too.
Yeah, I've seen them in the catalog.
I buy them.
I
buy
thought
a lot of them all
about
the
getting them, yeah, for scrapbooking and to put in the scrapbooks, but then I thought I didn't know if I'd use them all. So it'll be interesting to see how they look on cards.
Some of the bigger ones are a little sometimes hard to use on a card, but
Yeah.
because if
And
they
I
have something written on them, they're hard to trim down.
Uh-huh.
Right. But I think there's a really cute, I think one of the big ones is the truck. I really like the truck with the sparklers coming out of it, the fireworks coming out.
I just, you know what, myself a bigger base.
Yeah, you could do that too, but I just trim them down and just select what I want to chop off.
Yeah,
They
but
go
sometimes you can't chop them off.
You can always cut the
don't use them.
truck 3/4 of the way in and then just have it at the edge of the card like it's driving onto the car. Onto
Right.
the
Yeah.
card. Yeah.
Yeah, good. As long as it doesn't have words that you're chopping on.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah.
then they have to guess. They have to make up their own sentiment.
The other thing that they have is a lot of the time they'll have a journaling one. But I don't use those on the cards usually because it has lines in it. I'm not going to journal on a card.
Yeah, they have a lot of those actually.
Yeah, so there's like 3 or 4 in each packet, I think. But
Yeah. But
I
you
just
don't have to use those.
I'll use them elsewhere in my scrapbooking. They're useful in scrapbooking too, and you can do full layouts with them too, Corey. Instead of using pattern paper, you can use those PMLs.
Mm-hmm.
So I just saw a scrapbooking workshop that used only PMLs. That one
Wow.
of the other ladies just did with her VIPs, and it was so cute. So maybe I'll contact her, see if I can share the pictures with you guys. Give you a little bit of inspiration on that.
Cool. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to sign off so I can do my face and get over to my friends.
All right, Corey, you have a
See
good
you.
one.
Yeah,
Mother's
thanks a
Day.
lot. It was good. It was fun seeing you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Bye, Corey.
Bye,
Happy
Corey.
Mother's Day, Corey.
Bye. You too.
Did you go tell Dad?
So,
So you, how are those, Sharon?
Fine.
Oh,
Good.
good. A lot easier than last month with the fun fold, huh?
Yes. Yeah, and this fun fold is so cute.
It is, and it's so easy. That's what I love about it. And that's why I said on the last one that you guys are really gonna like this one. You'll
It
really like it.
Probably
You're gonna
takes more time to embellish it than it does to make the card.
Yes, it does. It took me quite a long time to embellish this one.
It's probably fun though.
But and this is from that workshop, the card workshop from Hillside Cottage.
Mhm.
It's so neat because you can do, all of these are individual. So you can do different greens if you want. You can do different color flowers. That's the
Yeah,
fun part
look at
about
you.
that suit set.
Yeah, very cute.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe that's where this background came from actually, was the card making workshop. So I think that's this one. I think these flowers are this one or something close.
Yeah, I got that. I just haven't done it.
I haven't done the actual workshop, but I bought it for the stamps
Oh,
because I like how you can change the colors on each flower and each stem. That's what I liked about it. You're not stuck with one color,
yeah.
or you don't have to sponge a new color on there either. That's what I really liked. So, you know. So, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it.
Okay. Well, thanks, Dawn. It was fun.
Yeah, you have a
Bye.
good one.
Bye, Sharon.
warm.
Bye. See you next month.
Okay.
Yeah, do you can you
yep. I
Okay,
can.
good.
I can see Justin
Let me
too.
turn off this and then